the design process. So at reNNovate, we have a 3 to 4 week design process in which the first week is an interactive site measurement 3D phase. Second one is where you do your major selections. And the third one is where we do the internals, like, wardrobe internals, kitchen internals. And it sounds ominous. You're probably at this stage where we have a layout and an initial cost. We also encourage you to go to our Pinterest link and choose room wise on the various looks. As you can see, different rooms can have wildly different looks, and you might like also different things. We usually encourage people because it helps us to connect for two things: textural quality, colors, even design elements. You might say, hey, that is it. I love those light colors and the molding. So we're like, okay, let's look at some wardrobes like that as well. And you might be going through the wardrobes and suddenly you'll say, you know what? This is it. What do we do with this? We cost this out. And once you are okay to go ahead, we start to compile that. So these are the images that you were great and going ahead with. Now we start with the 3D model. This is on a software called SketchUp, and based on your layout and the sizes of your room, we take those inspiration images and we start putting it into scale. Now this helps you understand how your images are coming together. You can also, add lights, you might add storage, and you might have two or three reactions. One, what if I change the color of this wall? One color wall, something bright. And then you see it on 3D and you may or may not go for it. You may say, you know what, let me try to change the floor to something brighter. I might get that whitish look, but with one pop of color. And you might completely discard this idea also. The other good thing about this interactive 3D is that you can change the sizes of your storage and you can see what it feels like to have more. Is it constricting? Is it something I want? At the end of it, we do render something like this and we give it to you with lighting. I want you to see the end product. So there was the 3D and now I am showing you the final product. So this is the actual image. We started with that sketch and then we captured all the codes and then we ended on the final product, right? So you can see how that process went through. Okay, again, this is the final product. This is the 3D of it. All right. Now you may say, you know what, this is an easy room. Let's do another room, just as an example. So this is a very woody, heavy room. Now we put that into the 3D. We add the paneling, we add the lighting, we add the actual wardrobes, beds, TV units, study table. We'll show you the clearances and we'll also show you the moody colors. So we use some dark colors in this. But after the render, it looks exactly like the lookalike image. And the customer went ahead with it. Obviously, it translated into a whole bunch of internals and sizes and codes that we use for project execution. See the final version of it. It is super close to the initial image, super close to the final image, and that's 3 weeks of work.